Learning to work out from home could be one of the best decisions that you ever make, and it's not about replicating a commercial gym back at home, more so using the equipment that you have as effective as possible and building that up over time. I'm going to cover 3 tips to help you get the most out of the home workouts and also make it an enjoyable experience. Now, one of the biggest problems I see with home workouts is people struggling to get good results. And usually, people's answer to this is buying more and more equipment, thinking that that's going to unlock some more potential and they will actually see progress. And all that happens is they get more equipment, they still don't get results, and they get frustrated that they've wasted time, money, and also effort. Usually what it boils down to is the amount of effort being put in, because if you go to the gym with your friends, generally people push a little bit more, actually try, whereas working out at home, sometimes the effort level is a lot less, and there is some very logical reasons why this happens. So if you start doing push-ups at home, there can be a lot of distractions. There's other people in the house getting on with their everyday life, and it is a challenge. It feels different to a gym setting where everyone else is just working out. But you've got to remember, if you only train from home, these workouts have got to count. You've got to start logging stuff, pushing to beat last week's reps, and actually have a solid plan. You can't just think 20 reps is enough and I'm going to move on to my next exercise because there's some distractions going on. And when people realise this, sometimes it just clicks and suddenly they realise they have got to put more effort in, and then they start seeing results, and this just snowballs and you get better results and you start learning new things and working ways out to get past these distractions, which leads me on nicely to the next point. You've got to make the area enjoyable. So that might be some wall art, a mirror, music, or even a nice chair to rest on in between sets, and even a device to play on so you don't rush into your next set. If you look at commercial gyms, they've got fancy lighting, mood lighting, all the kit is colour coordinated and it looks good, but does that actually get you a better workout? Not directly, but because it's a nice place to be, you're more inclined to go back, you feel nice in that environment, and that's why just these few little tweaks at home can make a huge difference. So you need to replicate what these commercial gyms do in your space at home, and it doesn't have to be massive items. Like I said, a bit of wall art, some music, just something to make it your own. And probably the most important tip for long-term training is getting the absolute most out of the equipment that you currently have. So I'll give you a few examples. I've got a pull-up bar outside which I attach my rings to, which gives me so many more exercises. And then sticking with the pull-up bar theme, I've got these rock climbing attachments. So these are great because you're now training as if you're a climber. One is fatter than the other, so it's almost training like one arm pull-up. So I literally move this from left to right and it trains one arm more than the other, and the grip strength on the other hand. So these are really clever. Again, still all on the pull-up bar. Got some grips. So these are great for a wide grip. You can hook that on your bar and then you've got a nice attachment and you get a really wide grip with that. We've also got some fat grips, so it makes the pull-up bar a lot fatter, training your forearms. And again, we're still on the pull-up bar here. Also, rope, I can throw that over the pull-up bar, makes the training a little bit more interesting. I can take this to the park, chuck it over a tree. That's a fantastic piece of equipment. And I can do this for literally every piece of equipment that I have. I maximise everything that I have before running out to buy new equipment. My latest addition is this squat rack, and I have no barbell and no weight plate. So people are probably thinking, well, why on earth have you bought this? But the UK weather, we're having a heat wave at the minute, but it is extreme. It can just start raining. We can have 4 seasons in one day quite easily. This virtually means I've got a pull-up bar under cover, and I can do my knee raises, some pull-ups, I can put my rings on this, I can put my rope over it. So many different exercises I can do with just this piece of equipment without its actual intention of being a squat rack and putting a bench and doing bench press. I will obviously get a barbell and plates in the near future, but until then, I will maximise this piece of equipment the best I can to my advantage. Now, I haven't always had access to this space. I've built stuff up over 14 years, so don't think you need to just go straight to this kind of thing. It took a long time to get here, and like I said, I've maximised equipment all along the years to get to this point. And if you're just starting out, something like some push-up handles for in the house, you can use them outside if it's nice. You can chuck them in a backpack, go to the park. Also, resistance bands, these are fantastic. I mean, if you've got a pull-up bar, you can learn pull-ups, muscle-ups, front levers, and then you can actually, if you get some handles like this, You can actually attach these and then you can use them almost as a cable. I'm not saying they're perfect, but they are very effective and cost effective also, because these are cheap pieces of equipment, whereas a cable setup could be £1,000. So it's just using little tips like this, getting started with what you have, maximising it, and over time, if you get a bit more money, invest. If you want to develop other areas, research, buy more equipment and utilise it that way. But don't just rush into buying everything, because I guarantee you'll not end up using half of it and it'll be a waste. So build it up, figure out what you like, and that is the way that you're going to make results at home. So happy training, and I'll see you in the next one.